Y'all know how important helping the community is to me, and let's be honest, our communities need us right now. All of us. People are always asking me, Shaletta, how can I make a difference? Well, I have the answer. Excel Energy is putting on its annual day of service, and you can take part. It's happening Thursday, September 8th through Sunday, September 11th. There will be nearly 80 nonprofit projects where you can volunteer to pack meals for folks in need, put together school supply kits, and more. Join thousands of your neighbors along with Excel Energy employees. You can even get your kids involved. It's a meaningful opportunity for your entire family to make a difference. To learn more about Excel Energy's Day of Service project, go to their website at www.excelenergy.com/dosinfo. Do your part to give back to the places where we all live and work.
Get fast, reliable internet for any budget. Now qualifying customers can get Xfinity Internet free through the Affordable Connectivity Program. That's right, free high-speed internet from Xfinity. And Internet Essentials customers can get equipment included at no extra cost. Get started today.
You want a healthier lifestyle, but how do you get started? Then stick with it. By listening to the Fitness Revolution podcast with Shay Sandifer, of course. Your journey to greater well-being starts now.
Hello, how is everyone? It's Coach Shay, your wellness guru. Welcome to Fitness Revolution with Shay. So, check-in time, y'all. It's been almost 31 days of burpees. Do you guys remember that? Back, what was that, like July 31st? I was talking about I was going to do 2,000 burpees, right? And I had got people online to do it with me. I had gotten you guys to do it with me. So every day I was averaging, ready, drum roll, 65 to 100 plus burpees a day. Now, sometimes I did them all in a row. Sometimes I broke them up throughout the day. So I do like 10 or 15, then come back and do 10 or 15. I had showed you examples of how you could walk it out, how you could jump down, how you could do military style. So it was so exciting to see all the different variety of burpees that people did. We've had people from my fit cousin who did it, who's 25. He has continued to do it, and he's loved it so much, you guys, that his transition, he is just all ripped up, right? On top of it, he ate well and lifted weights. But he said he's going to continue this next month. So guess who's going to join him? I might as well keep going, right? Because we got the countdown to my 45th birthday too, remember? But I also had an old client who has cerebral palsy, who has been doing it. And she started off with doing it from a chair, walking her hands down, then walking it up. And now she's not using a chair, and she's walking all the way down and kicking her legs back. And she did that, y'all, with cerebral palsy. So let's just talk about the power of movement, right? We are with Fitness Revolution here. And that's what I'm always talking about, is the power and how you can, evolve over time with your own movement, right? We cannot sit still. We cannot sit down the whole time. We have to move. So I've had someone with cerebral palsy. I've had someone that's 70 that did it the whole time. And then from the fit cousin who's 25 that's killing it, right? But they all saw a difference. And I just want to make a note that I had my measurements done July 31st, and I had my measurements done last week, and I lost not one, not 2, but 3 inches around my waist, and 1.5 inches around each arm, and 2 inches around my hips. So that is the power of movement, right? So I changed a little bit of my diet. I cut all alcohol out, incorporated these burpees each day, whether I did them at home, in my driveway, in my basement. I did them at a car wash. I did them in a sauna, wherever I could get them in. I did them at work. I had the whole team at my co-working space doing this. So it is really powerful to move. We want to keep moving. Like I said, school starts this week and next week. So you parents are going to have some time, right? So you're going to get those kids out to school. Do it at the bus stop. Let's continue to go. So that's what I'm pushing right now, is even though it's over technically to do the 2,000 on August 31st, I'm going to continue all the way to October 4th. So I hope you guys join me on this burpees challenge, because if you really see the difference, I hope you guys can see. Look at this. This face has got pretty lean. I'm pretty happy. So with that, moving on, the second part I want to talk about is my project. And I don't know how much I've ever talked about this with you guys, but as part of my wellness, there's some things that I incorporate in. And first off is education, right? The power of reading, the power of learning. And so a couple of years ago, I started with, about 3 years ago, I started a book club. So I was in other book clubs, but I found the need to curate my own. And I wanted it to be around food and conversation, right? And not just making a meal, but what does that meal mean to us as Americans and to us as our community, right? So start doing it here in my home. I'd make an amazing meal. I had about 15 people that were involved. And we would talk about a book of culture and how that book has changed our culture in U.S. and how the cuisine has. With that being said, 3 years later, I manifested this amazing brand called Stories Behind the Menu that I brought in my amazing co-owner, Julie Burton. So Stories Behind the Menu started February of this year, and that was the unique part too. It will always start with Black History Month, right? So we're doing this quarterly, these fabulous dinners at Modern Well, located right here in Minneapolis, and we focus on a different culture each quarter. And then we incorporate a documentary or a book, and mostly documentary. So we started with, the first time was High on the Hog, right? Which was a beautiful documentary 4-part series that talked about African cuisine and how it shaped America, right? And how without that, we wouldn't have mac and cheese. We wouldn't have rice. We wouldn't have okra, things that we eat every day. So I wanted to explore on that and get a chef from that culture to come in, make a course meal that focuses on the documentary, and then have a sit down and break these barriers, have these racial health and equity conversations, have inclusion, and bring it to the table. And it blew up. So now we're on our third one, y'all. So we had African American cuisine, then we went to Amalia Dungard, and we had Guatemalan food, and then coming up September 8th, we still have tickets available, and this is amazing, right? Because this is all about storytelling and bringing food together, right? Together, connecting through food. So next up, September 8th from 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. at Modern Well, we're going to take a journey through food and storytelling, coming together to break bread and bridge that cultural divide among people of different backgrounds, races, religions, and utilizing stories, how food has developed us in a deeper understanding. So we're doing Israeli food. So some of y'all are probably like, what's Israeli food? I've never had it. Most of you have. Have you had hummus? Have you had some chickpeas? Have you had some couscous? So that's just the name. That's just scratching the surface, right? So Amalia is, So Zarit Highlander is joining us. We are so excited to have her. So excited. She's getting ready to make this 7-course meal, y'all. That's a traditional Israeli meal. And we have a few seats left. So you can go right on modernwell.com, sign up for this, explore, and join us for this amazing collaboration of food and education and storytelling. Like I said, the tickets you can purchase right online. And this is something that we're going to continue to grow. So we have September 8th, and then our next one is December 8th. And I'm not going to tell you who that is yet, but it's coming up. So you don't want to miss this. We are, this is digging into this Jewish cuisine, Jewish culture, but bringing that Israeli cuisine to the table and having those uncomfortable conversations, but also rewarding, right? When you leave our events, you're going to be full of culture. You're going to make a new friend. You're going to have this amazing experience to the point like we're almost sold out. So you have 1 week to get tickets. You have 1 week. So bring a friend, bring your neighbor, bring your husband, bring your wife. This is an adult event, so this is not for children. We ask everyone to be 18 or older. But it's a great date night. It's a great girlfriend's night. You're going to be able to mingle, have fun. And as always, we have free parking. So there's free parking, which is always a great thing. But I am so excited for this, to have this rich ethnic, mosaic of Israeli food, right? So if you go once again to modernwell.com and you click the link for events, you'll see September 8th. And also make note, you really want to watch the documentary, right? We want you to watch the documentary that's listed on there. So go on there, see what you can find, and take a look at that and join us for our third Stories Behind the Menu. Once again, that's with Zarit Heilinger, and we are doing Israeli cuisine. I'll also be on next week, Twin Cities Live. What is that? Next Wednesday, which I think is the 7th. Yes. So to make sure you tune into that too and take a look at that I'll be on. Once again, that's all I got for you guys today. I'm going to go back. I got to finish these burpees, right? We're going to keep it going. And I'll post, once again, please follow me, and I'll post where I'm at and how many I got to. I haven't told you if I got to 2,000 yet. So please follow, and please keep watching, and please stay healthy. And as always, I thank you for joining me with Fitness Revolution with Coach Shay. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Check back next week for more on living your healthier lifestyle, and share previous episodes of Shay's podcast with your friends. Log on to ShalettaMakesMeLaugh.com.
At Hy-Vee, we take pride of being part of the communities we serve. In 2021, we donated more than 14 million meals, and this year, we're committed to doing even more. For over 90 years, we've been the place that people turn in time of need, and we take that very seriously. That's why we're loading our semis full of food this week and making deliveries across the Midwest to help families this Easter. To join our effort, simply donate when you're at the checkout. Together, we can make a big difference for those in need.
All right, did you know I was the Mommy Slam Dunk Champion?
Really?
Yes, really, don't sound so surprised.
Let's see it.
Oh, you're ready. All right, here we go. Let's hear the crowd. So go to right, go to left, fake a mom. Mama, go up, mama!
She did it.
Again?
You can't avoid gravity, but United Healthcare can help you avoid financial surprises by helping you compare costs and doctor quality ratings. United Healthcare.
Uh-huh.